Oh.
G's in the crib. And we done already went live. You talking about GD Talk? You That's one of the topics. Tune
You
in.
want the link? We got time.
Your ass is out of line and funny as hell. Look, I got these headphones on, so you ain't gonna be able to
He
hear.
said he gonna take 100 years.
Okay, I thought they heard me on the mic.
No, they can hear you on the mic. You just can't hear them. They can hear you on the mic. You just can't hear them.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me say my spiel. You ready?
Yeah, I just gave them a little bit of it. Come on, give me some more.
All right, free Larry Hoover in this motherfucker. Tell JB Pritzker fuck them 200 years. He finna be an upstanding citizen. This man old as hell, boy. Let his ass out. Free Larry, okay? Growth and development. He said proper preparation prevents poor performance. He been preparing for this shit. You get what I'm saying? I bet.
Peace, love, and power. Tune in to the actual live. I'm finna share it.
Oh, my mama, at the end, it sounded like she wanted to say power to the GDs. Oh,
Power to the G's in the crib. G's in the crib.
She just went off. That shit sounded like a Black Panther rap speech. She just went off.
Shout out to Lexi Monet.
Oh, bro, she was ready for that one.
Oh, God.
She snapped.
Snap out of
Well, she said, tell Pritzker.
Better be a stand-up citizen.
Oh, my mama's like, she straight said that man finna come out and be a stand-up
He
citizen.
needs to hire her on God. What? You know what?
Bro, I had some questions for him, bro.
Okay, we can call. Hey,
why should he be released on, bro? I want to send him the link.
Bro. No, I said send him the link. Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So while I'm doing this, I want y'all to go ahead and introduce yourself to the viewers and listeners.
Yo, what's the word? Y'all know who it is. It's your girl, Big Boss Bean. That's BIGBOSSBEENE. I'm the multifaceted GOAT, and I'm here right now to talk my shit with 290 Mo and Big D. We out here.
Yo, y'all know what it is. It's your favorite treat, Big D, not the little one. Yeah, and we about to get into some topics. So y'all come on in, tune in, and get in here with us.
For sure. And I'm your boy, 290 Mo, the host of the 290 Mo podcast. Make sure you book your free interview at www.290mopodcast.com while it's still free on, bro, because it's coming to an end. So get in while you can on, bro. You're still going to be able to get in, but it just ain't going to be a little...
Had that money on.
A little roadblock. You know
a little fizzy.
On your way
a
there.
Little fizzy.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm your boy. If you want to do performance, music videos, anything you need regarding the camera, hit me up and we're gonna make it make sense.
That part.
So but we got a few topics to get into today. And I guess we can start with Larry Hoover since Cuzzo came on and
she ate that shit up, did she? I'm sending her the link right now.
and said her piece, but
okay.
But I don't know. I was surprised. I didn't think that it was gonna ever. I don't know if it really matter. You know what I'm saying? Unless they got a plan on releasing him, like in the state, it really don't matter because he still got 200 years.
Exactly.
Is that he's just getting transferred from one jail to another?
And it's actually worse in state than it is in federal, in my opinion. I feel like
that's what I was just
gonna say. If that was the case,
I feel like it's something else to this because they moving him to
tablet.
Yeah. She said at least you get a tablet now for real.
Something, goddamn it.
Then you putting him in a, you know what I'm saying, a way more fucked up position. He could be more vulnerable, you know what I'm saying, and not in a, but you know what I'm saying, he could be more vulnerable. You putting him somewhere where they ain't got as much vision, ain't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got as much protection. You don't know what y'all up to. They should have left
gang again, bro. You gonna start running that
motherfucker. YN's gonna be trying to knock his ass loose.
That you know, I said that earlier today. These young niggas don't care about nothing.
No fuck about nothing.
And them niggas in jail to get Larry Hoover hat, they gonna go crazy. They don't care.
No.
So
Bro.
they should have left him where he was and let him do his little 200 years. Like,
I ain't gonna say leave a man in jail. I'm saying if you come out shit, let us go to a nursing home or some shit. But all this saying he can get out and help the community and help save them, he ain't gonna somebody gonna patch his ass up. Somebody gonna hit his ass with a switch.
I'm not gonna lie, definitely gonna smoke.
Yeah. I didn't like if they was gonna let him out, they should let him all the way out. But if his choice was where he was or where they sending him to, they should have left him where he was. Like, honestly, going home wasn't the option.
Y'all know that wasn't nothing but a grab.
And then another thing, they letting all these celebrities out. But my boy, he in the county right now for a switch on, bro. Why he can't on, bro? And he out there little, he got bodies on, bro. My homie's got a switch. Why he can't get no pardon on, bro?
I don't know why he can't
Larry,
get no
you ain't finna do nothing good for nobody on, bro.
Hola, sister, you here now?
Hey, girl.
Hear your spiel.
7-4 to the world, bro.
Oh, okay. Lord.
G's in the crib. He's in the crib.
First off, I was just calling B for a second because I've been arguing with people about this all day. I don't know why our people don't read. They just like, oh, Trump free Larry. This man is not free. He still got 200 years on the state level. So look, I had to do a TikTok earlier because I'm like, nobody understands. So I explained to them. This man was freed from his federal charges. That's 70 years. He still got 200 years on the state level. The only way for him to get out is if J.B. Pritzker lets him out. If he also gives him clemency. The issue that I have here is I'm like, JB don't rock with Trump. He's not about to support anything that he's doing because he don't know where he's going with it. You feel me?
What is their motives? What's the point of letting all these, you know what I'm saying, making all these Fed charges disappear for not even just Larry Hoover, but like for a young boy, he did Kodak last time. Like, why he letting all these black celebrities off the hook?
That's a really great question. Every president has the opportunity to grant clemency to anybody. And every time they do it, when it comes to our people, they do it to pander. But usually when they do it to pander, it's because they have an election coming up. Mm-hmm. This is Trump's second and final election. I've heard that J.B. Pritzker is running for the presidency in 2028. So it could be that. He's been very vocal about how he does not rock with Trump.
Yep.
So it could be him trying to throw them under the bus. Now, what I've been seeing on the internet is they believe that he let out Larry Hoover so that we could be talking about that instead of all the people who are engaging in financial fraud that he let out.
Yeah.
That's a very big possibility, but I'm not sure. What y'all think?
I think Trump is a shock value ass motherfucker. Yeah. I feel like he like to do shit before he do shit. And I feel like that was one of the do shits.
I think he trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, even though he not running for nothing, I still think he's still trying to like bat the black, you know what I'm saying, the black people. Because even though he not running no more, he still want to put like his vice president in place, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if he can like build all these good upstanding with the black people, like, we let all y'all people go on, bro. I was a vice president when we let young boy go, when we free Larry Hoover on shorty, so we can be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't do Biden ain't never free Larry Hoover. Obama ain't never free Larry Hoover.
Obama only got Bin Laden.
Obama ain't free Larry Hoover.
So I think he's just trying to like get some cookies in the black community.
Yeah,
it could be. But then I asked myself the question, like, Kanye was in the Oval Office and put up a whole presentation why Larry Hoover should be free and did an entire concert. Why didn't he free him in his first presidency? Right, then this. Mm-hmm. What's the reason? It has to be something else.
Like you said, that black vote. I feel like deeper than rap. I feel like he know how to play chess. Like,
I feel like
he know how to when to hold him and when to fucking fold him. Like, if he would have did all the shits he could have did in the beginning, we wouldn't be paying attention no more. The man ain't no millionaire, billionaire for no reason. I'm trying to tell you, like, that man is smart business wise. We can dislike him all day. We can not like who he is, no none of that. But when it comes down to a businessman, I be having my pen and paper out. I'm like, God damn, nigga, that man didn't beat every fucking thing. 32 perversion federal charges. You still the president. You a pervert on paper. And you still the president.
It's a distraction. From what? I don't know. But I know it's a distraction. He knew that most black, and not to say it to be wrong, but most black people ain't gonna read the fine print. They ain't gonna read into all the laws. Motherfuckers heard Larry Hoover got pardoned and they ran with it. Nobody was gonna think about, oh, that nigga still got 200 years in jail, and then that's a whole nother debate for another week and a half. Then when people finally realize that he actually going to do them 200 years, that's another conversation for another 2 weeks. It's a distraction. I just don't know for what.
You know what? It might still be that election shit though, because it might just be the long game. Because Trump be like, on the federal level, I'll release them on bro. So it's up to JB, and if JB don't release him, he's showing y'all he don't fuck with niggas on bro.
And then now, guess what?
I showed y'all I fuck with y'all, and now it's his turn and see if he fuck with y'all.
And guess what? Now he gonna try to run for president, and that we one of the top votes. They gonna motherfuckers gonna be hell no, I ain't voting for him.
Like free Hoover,
free Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Damn, on some other shit.
I'm sure. So like, what do y'all think he mean? Do y'all think he mean anything to the community, the black community at this point? Because some people be like, let Larry Hoover out and they stop black crime, and he could talk to the youth and all that shit. I don't think. I think he got 24 hours if he come to try to be on the streets of Chicago. Like he got to go to like Wyoming or something, bro. If he do get out,
I feel like first of all he an old ass man, bro. He can't bring shit to the community for real. I'm sorry, he maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but right now his ass is on the thin line between heartbeat and heart stop. His ass need to go lay down. He need to, you know what I'm saying? He need to eat a one a day. Chill the fuck out. I don't think he should be doing
don't listen to they big homie. So you think they gonna listen to the big homie or they big homie or they big homie or they big homie?
Knock his ass.
It's over with, belt to ass.
Ain't no big homies no more. The way back in the day that the gangs used to be for the community, they used to have weekly meetings. Even if when you was up in high school and you out here doing weird shit, if you skip school, they catch you on the land, you getting your ass beat. That doesn't happen anymore. Gangs are not the way that they used to be back in the day. I think
not violating no YN.
Exactly.
You don't get switched up. Ain't no
First off, them little motherfuckers wasn't jumped into nobody's game. They just go around claiming shit. They wasn't jumped in. They wasn't blessed in. It wasn't no blessing circle. It wasn't none of that. What I believe is he will only be a target for notoriety. Oh yeah, I just the Larry Hoover. You feel me? They don't respect their grandparents. They don't respect elders. So why would they respect him?
They gonna try to put venom on him. They gonna try to put all the designers on him. He gonna have a Scoop Era hoodie on.
Scoop Era. I was just finna say.
He gonna have like Big Meech on, bro. Like they be doing Big Meech.
Outweigh variety. They gonna have everything on them. He gonna be out here like what's his name, Daddy? What the fuck is the ones 50 Cent ain't fucking with Big Meech. Big Meech got on everybody clothes.
Oh, that was just
funny. Excuse me, Big Meech, not bitch. Excuse me.
That's so funny.
It was on accident.
Yeah, big bitch.
That's not what I meant. I swear to God.
But I'm glad that y'all included me in on this conversation. I'm finna go and thank y'all for including me in. But free Larry, period. He needs to be with his family
in Vegas.
That's what he needs to be. I don't think he needs to be a street politician or whatever the case may be. He just needs to spend the rest of his years with his family. That man old.
He need a one a day and a nice loft.
Period. Okay.
That's it.
I love.
And all the G's so happy and shit, they need to go and put a GoFundMe together for his loft, bitches.
Cause
on the internet talking and shit, make
they,
sure
they been TikToking and dancing and making songs and
I'm sure they say Ruger got to make a new song when he's like, Trump should have freed Larry. Fucking road, dude.
His family should have got him a motherfucking BMI. His family should have got him a BMI. How much he done been mentioning songs, how much he done been all that shit. That G's in the crib, that should have been mine too.
Sell that life story.
What you feel me?
50 Cent.
Come on, right? Get him on God.
No more. Go ahead, make the GD story.
Fuck the BMI. At this point,
so. Let's go ahead and move on to this next topic, man. Y'all think they trying to trade us they trying to trade us Diddy for Hoover? Bro, they like we gonna Diddy out Hoover. We taking Diddy.
I ain't gonna lie. Take that nigga. I mean, it wouldn't even matter though. Like honestly, take him, and I ain't gonna say keep Larry Hoover, y'all. The G's don't kill me. I'm just saying, like, me personally, I don't see the difference of what would happen if he did come home besides satisfying his family. We don't know his family life. We don't know what they got going on, if they would even give a fuck that he out. So I feel like,
this family definitely want him.
Well then, yeah, if they want him and shit, then yeah, that would be the great thing to see. But that would be the most benefit that would come out of that.
Yeah, and I think
I
that's
don't
what it's
feel like
all
it'll do
about.
nothing
You
for
know
the
what I'm
street.
saying? His family just trying to, you know what I'm saying? He was a big,
Yeah.
whether it be right or wrong, he was a big impact on the community. You know what I'm saying? He got a
Hell yeah.
story to tell. Let that man tell his story. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Before he can't tell it. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So
Yeah.
other than that, just don't let him out. And be like, yeah, now we need you. You know what I'm saying? On here on 79th.
Right.
And
Come on now, get
You
y'all
see
ass out.
that's just
kill this
wild.
war.
That
Bro.
So I killed this war. Right. Okay.
But nah, man.
But that's
So
why, like, why keep him? Like, they act like that's what he gonna do. Why not just, you feel me, let him go? They act like he gonna get out and go post right up, and it's gonna be business as
you know, there's a lot of
usual.
white people that really feel like that. You know, like the prosecutors against him feel like he's still on that GD shit, and that's why they don't want to let him want to let him out.
That's
It's
Like
wild.
he went up for parole last year, bro. But they say he
That's
feel like
wild.
he got a stronghold on GDs.
Yeah. No.
That's because his son still be having big ass GD parties and shit. Gotta stop that shit.
Right. That's what I was about to
Don't
say.
even
They just
call
talking
it
too
growth and
much.
development. Stop all that blue and black shit, Joe. You just gotta, bro, regular civilians, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, coming into this Diddy trial, Joe, I just knew he was gonna beat it, Joe. I felt like this shit. I felt like they was charging him for being a freaky man,
Yep.
and all this shit. But the more and more I hear, that nigga should have took that motherfucking plea.
Oh yeah, I would have took the plea. I ain't gonna lie.
He should have took that
because that discovery
plea,
is a motherfucker. The discovery on the case is just too fucking crazy, bro.
You saw all this shit and still went to
you
trial,
still went to
bro.
trial.
I understand, like you got a name and a face and all that shit, bro. But you got motherfuckers saying he
Diddy
kidnapped
still think he untouchable. Like,
Yeah,
I
he's a
guarantee you,
narcissist.
that nigga probably trying to run to jail right now.
He's a covert narcissist, literally. Like bro
he think
has
he untouchable.
he has no understanding of authority or none of that shit. I mean, just think about being a millionaire for 20, 30 years. You lose the idea of authority when you've been the authority for 30 years. Like, ain't no way you coming in, oh, I'm going to jail and these motherfuckers waking me up at 7.
And it's like
putting me to bed.
Part of the R. Kelly syndrome too. Like these niggas was rich on top of the world when technology really won shit. So they didn't think like in 20 years motherfuckers was gonna have computers in their hand
that could change.
They can go back 20 years and see who was in this party from the pictures and shit and analyze it and shit. They motherfuckers never thought shit like this was gonna happen on bro. Yeah. So R. Kelly just thought he was gonna keep all these sex tapes on VHS and things. Motherfuckers copying the shit out them tapes.
Right, they copying the fuck out of them. And then they trying to make you buy it back. I wish if a motherfucker, okay, that's a good question. Let me ask y'all a question. So if a motherfucker come at you, they got your sex tape. Boom, they hit you up 3 o'clock in the morning, fake them. No, listen, hey, I need $500,000 for your tape back. Are you gonna do it?
No.
It's two.
You know why I ain't gonna do it? Because if it's one of them, it's 2 of them.
Bro. You feel you already got it. Drop it.
Guess what, bitch? Drop it. And I'm finna open my OnlyFans tomorrow. Bitch, on time. Fucking
tomorrow. You already got it. Drop it.
You better hope you ain't got no money. I'm what? Revenge porn, boy. They don't play that shit on, bro. I'm civil suit on, bro. I need some money.
Okay. Yeah. But now the Diddy thing, what being said about him not having no type of authority, I really think that's what got him in the trouble. And I ain't talking about like with the feds and no shit like that. That's what I think kicked everything off. Like he really started to go cross boundaries and he really started to say fuck the authorities, and they was like, all right, remember this? And unroll that motherfucking paper.
He's not a good dude, but I still don't think he's guilty of what he's being charged for. I don't think he's guilty of that shit. I think Cassie was a willing participant.
Yes.
I think all the sex workers was prostitute that sell dick and pussy, and he was just buying it.
And I'm keeping it real.
All the other shit, if he kidnapped his assistant, charged him with kidnapping. Yeah. If he beat Cassie ass, charge his ass with domestic violence.
But not sex trafficking.
I don't see no sex trafficking.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree with him on that. Now I do say that some things go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like coercion or kind of forcing a motherfucker to fuck. Like coercion is a crime too.
Bro, you be on like, red carpets with a million cameras, bitch.
But not
times,
Cassie,
bitch.
not Cassie though. I'm not saying Cassie specifically, but I'm saying the other people,
for sure.
The other people that went through that shit with him, because it was some people who like they saying the youngest victim is 9 years old, y'all. Yeah. Like that, and that he fucked them at a audition.
They didn't say that.
Trying to get it. Yes, they did.
Not on this case.
Okay.
They
did.
Don't know.
No child charges on this.
He is okay.
He charged with RICO and sex trafficking.
Okay,
but it get deeper than that, because like they focusing on Cassie, but the focus on Cassie is really to prove his character to the other stuff. Exactly. So like when it comes to you at a party and you can't bring no outside drinks, you can only drink what's at the party. You don't know what they putting in this shit. You wake up the next morning butt ass naked, not knowing what went on. You realize just got laced. But all of this shit was, you know what I'm saying? That's where
even
the
Don
other shit come in at.
Even
Cassie, I feel like it's just a focus on this is his character, this is the type of monster he is, and if he'll do this to his woman that he loved, then the rest of these niggas ain't lying. Yeah, he was drugging and raping them. Yeah, he was bringing kids into the parties and doing this and doing that and blase, blase.
Yep. They basically, they love to stack. That's one thing the feds love to do.
And my thing is the feds love to stack all them motherfucking willing participants.
That part, I agree.
Everybody that's watching the doors and doing that. If he's so guilty, make everybody who was involved, the prostitutes, charge all they is.
I feel that about R. Kelly too.
How he in a RICO and he the only person.
The same people that they use and allowed to help enable you to do the shit be the same people that they use to lock you up when it's done. And their ticket out is to tell on you.
Yeah, that's it. And that's what that's how 12 get everybody. They go and find everybody that's willing to tell on your ass to not go to jail. That's the way it go. And it ain't right. We ain't talking about morals, we talking about reality. And in reality, if you set up with the money and you paying for all this shit, you running it, and you want to be the head, motherfucker love to be the head till it's time for the head to be the head.
Okay. The head got to get knocked off.
His ass, boy. You had Cassie testify against you. You had two of your sisters. One of them said you was firing, you threatened to fire him every day and had him working under hostile conditions. The other one said you kidnapped him. Cassie mama came on the stand and said you took $20K from her on bro to guarantee her daughter's safety on bro. You already a millionaire on bro. You going to jail.
Don Richard from Dandy Kane say they gave us some pills and she woke up not right as well. And she had to work off her debt. Wait a minute, he had her in an extra contract where she had to do Diddy dirty money.
See, this is my
and she had to sing and do all that shit to pay it back.
Still got to have self accountability as adults.
When you swallow some shit, you swallow some shit.
Bro.
I agree. Don't get me wrong. Nah, I'm cool. But I'm gonna say this though. But this is what I'm saying. Y'all, you act like Diddy was just one of them niggas you could say nah to, and he like, all right, bro. Nah, that nigga like, fuck you mean, nah, bitch.
No, my mama, don't nobody tell me no. That was the type of nigga he would.
What did he have?
You a nigga? Of course you would have.
Even the shit like with Cuddy on bro. Cuddy a rat on bro.
No, Cuddy is not a rat.
That nigga blew up his car.
He's not a rat. He was subpoenaed by the court to speak.
Before that.
No, sir.
Before that. Because when he found out Diddy was in his crib, he said he called Diddy. Diddy was like, I'm on my way on bro. What? I would have beat this shit out. This shit would have that shit would have ended that day on bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say. You a real nigga though. But this is what I'm saying. You a stand-up nigga in that way. Kid Cudi is a fucking regular guy. He is not fucking with that breaking in my house shit. Oh no, where's the cops? You gotta watch motherfucking Pharrell. What Pharrell say? Pharrell said don't do shit around me. No, because I'm a regular guy.
That nigga blew up.
He got subpoenaed by the court. He got subpoenaed by the court because Cassie said something. So he technically not a rat. Cassie mentioned it.
Fifth.
Yeah, I probably would have played the fifth too.
Don't recall. He said his ass was in his crib like a super villain on bro.
Hey, yeah, what the fuck? Nigga, with a button up with some torn up jeans or some torn up joggers.
Did something to the dog. The dog turned to a bitch for the rest of his life.
Right. They said he gave the dog ketamine, y'all.
Sure, yeah, he said
and the dog
up.
Bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Boy,
bro. Like, once he saw that Discovery show, what made him like, yeah, so we got a chance to win. So.
Oh no.
They was like, Diddy, they bringing Cassie, Kid Cudi, and Cassie mom. He's like, fuck it.
No, it's the other lawyer that quit, dropped out on his ass.
On the read that was
after they
crazy.
got that Discovery, and that man seen that Discovery, that man say, shit.
That was
I don't know,
crazy.
but Brian still took the case though. He just came off the Young Thug shit.
He did.
So like, what the fuck he seen? I just seen too. He asked for a mistrial today too, but I know he ain't getting that shit on, bro.
Yeah, y'all know who else I feel like gonna get pulled in this too. Y'all gonna say nah, but I'm gonna say yeah. Nick Cannon, allegedly.
I ain't heard shit about Nick Cannon.
I ain't gonna say that I heard something about him, but it's just he has too many ties with multiple pedophiles that are going down. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that he has something to do with it, but you know how you guilty by
association.
That's what I mean. Like they taking Diddy down for this Rico,
but you know, he know that shit was going on too. He knew that shit was going on because first of all, he's a part of Nickelodeon. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All them kids in Nickelodeon was getting sex trafficked. Well, I won't say sex trafficked, but they was getting passed around to the producers. We know this, so we not gonna act like Nick Cannon wasn't a part of that. So he probably thought that shit was. I ain't gonna say thought that shit was regular, but it was an everyday thing.
He was one of those that just went along with it.
He just went along with it because ain't no way you talking about if you watch his.
He said he the only
podcast,
one that made it through without, you know what I'm saying, getting fucked with.
No.
And I don't even believe that.
No, Kel, y'all know from Kenan and Kel wife that divorced him. She said that she walked in on Nick Cannon in a cheerleading suit dancing for Kel.
Damn.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna just say like. There's been allegations. It's just not gonna hit the net because he got so much money. It's gonna hit the net, but not the way we would see it.
That's what I think. Like it's the amount of money he got make me question him. And not to say it like that, but in that industry, you don't acquire and they don't let you keep that amount of money if you ain't wrapped up in something that they can use against you.
Exactly.
Bean, let me ask you this for somebody part of the rainbow community.
Okay.
What do y'all think when y'all see like, you know what I'm saying, like it come out like the White House or Diddy, you know what I'm saying, that they be fucking around with men? What do y'all think? Do y'all be like fuck it, or y'all be like, what do y'all be like?
What you mean, like would I fuck with that?
No,
or
just
not?
when you found out like a straight dude is really gay, do you be like shit, people gay, or do you be like y'all look at them differently? Or
so first of all, I don't believe in outing people. I feel like people should be able to let themselves out. However, though, if they are doing it in a way that hurts other people, then no, I don't agree with that. They should be outed. So I feel like somebody like I feel like, so for example, a person that's good example, like Bruce Jenner, right? Bruce Jenner turned into what's his name? Caitlyn Jenner, right? But see, I feel like that was selfish to do after being married and procreating. I felt like that was selfish to do afterwards. I feel like if you've always known that, you should have led that life. You are forcing people to deal with this or accept this, and those they should because they love you. However, it's a big change for people. And it's selfish. So I feel like
went from having a mama and a daddy
that's an
to
example.
two mamas. That's
right
crazy.
now I got two mamas. Like my daddy got titties. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's the truth. So it's really like I feel like if you gay, you gay. Like you don't gotta let everybody don't gotta know you gay unless you trying to be gay with them. You know, but on the same accord, if you being gay and you got a wife or you got multiple children, you know what I'm saying? You messing with multiple women, yeah, that's kind of fucking weird. It's kind of wrong. Hell yeah, but it just depends on how they doing it.
And I think times just changed on bro, because you know, back in the day, the farther back you go, that shit was like taboo, more taboo. Like even me, like I remember like in grammar school, we ain't like you might not knew like somebody was like a little, you know what I'm saying, sweet, but we ain't really had no gay people, you know what I'm saying. And then when we got to high school, you had you a couple studs, they probably dressed like a boy, but it wasn't like they ain't really had straps in their backpack. By the time you get to senior year, motherfuckers got wigs, nails, and now these kids got little boy got 27 pieces of shit in high school on bro, and it's like that shit normal on bro. You gotta
these kids be transitioning in grade school.
Your ass will get suspended today on bro. I'm calling them people nothing. But what they want you to call them, I'm sure.
Don't fight them because you're gonna get a hate crime charge.
No, for real.
Sure.
Don't fucking fight them.
I'm sure.
You know,
and that's so ass backwards because it ain't no hate crimes. Like I I don't have to live your lifestyle to respect it. But just
Exactly.
because I respect it, like you gotta respect mine too. You
Yeah.
wanna, and not to say you, but especially like with with the transitioning that
Yeah. Yeah.
stage, that
Hmm.
they want you to be so tolerant towards them and force it down their throat.
Yeah.
And you can say, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to say. But the minute I say, oh, I'm a woman or something like that, then it's oh, you're being disrespectful and da da. Hold on, wait a minute. I am a woman. Like, how am
They
I being
don't. So
disrespectful?
that right now. So I am I would say a pansexual woman because I can date. I date personalities more than anything. So I feel like when it comes down to reality and what people wish, I honestly, and I know I'm gonna get ate up for saying this, and it's okay because I got ate up the last time. Okay, if body dysmorphia is a mental illness where
Mm,
you see your body as something it's not, right?
mm,
How is transsexuality not? Now,
mm.
I love transsexual women. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying that, but I'm saying it is an issue to because the idea is for you to be homosexual. That's the scientific word for it. Homosexual meaning same sex. So if you are gay, you are a man who likes a male presenting man, right?
Thank
You like
you.
a man.
Thank you.
If you are a lesbian, you like a woman presenting a woman. So I have a lot
Yep.
of arguments with studs who
Yep.
wear drawers to bed. I'm a lesbian or I like women. So no matter what you want to be, stud, whatever, when you get in this bed and only me and you see each other, right? So if I don't like men, what the fuck make you think I want to smell baccarat?
Yeah,
And
you're
I want to
not
see
wrong
some
though.
PSD draws and a
You
white
know,
beater.
but
Bitch, I
you
want to see
can't
some
say
penny
stuff
slips.
like that because then you're transphobic and
No, I'm
you
not
all this
transphobic,
other stuff. No,
and
I'm
that's
just
what I
saying
said.
that's what they
Yeah,
say.
it's
But
Right.
like a
that's
thin
the
line. You gotta
honest truth.
tread on
Like
these things, bro.
you can identify as what you want to identify, but there are two sexes, and
Yep.
whichever one you was born with is the one that you
And,
are.
and you
So
know
it's
what?
I'm not being wrong for if I, and it don't even be intentional because I try to be
Yeah.
respectful. But if you a boy and I call you a boy, I'm not wrong. I'm
Now
not
the ones that
wrong.
don't exhibit patience for people.
What about when
Like,
you call them the wrong thing? Like I called somebody who was a boy. I called him a girl a couple times, like in an interview on bro. So
Okay.
like,
man,
is that is that disrespectful?
I mean, no, look, honestly, let's talk about the scientific way because this is how I go take people out of my opinion and get them right into scientific, right? If you're
into
looking
the
at me,
facts.
if you're looking at me, right, I'm presented as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when you talk to me, you're going to say girl, she, her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if I had an Adam's apple
Unless I
in
know
just
any
this,
different though.
but look, if I had an Adam's apple,
Mm-hmm.
right, and I'm still presented as a girl, you're still gonna say her, she, you know. If I
Mm-hmm.
have on a big ass T-shirt and a binder on my breast and things like that, I'm presented as a man. So naturally, you're gonna say him, boy. It's whatever
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing
Mm-hmm. For sure.
scientifically, literally, like it has nothing to do with your opinion. It's literally like you're trained to see male and woman, male and female.
Mm-hmm.
You're not trained to say this is a transsexual. This is that's some new shit. You
Bro.
know what I'm saying? You're not your brain is not trained to do that. It's trained to see female, male.
And male. That's it.
I'm
That's
sure.
it.
That's crazy, man. But that's a whole. We can have a whole
A whole
show
another
about that.
conversation
We
about
might.
that
We
one.
might just have to on bro on shorty. But before we
Yeah,
close out, man, we're just gonna close out with the thank you for listening to Media Award Show. I'm
that's
sitting
all
here
right.
with two award winners on bro. Two
Nah, you got Mike Jack over there.
on
Mike
bro
Jack left out. She had four of them motherfucker. Four, right?
on shorty.
Okay. All hail the queen.
So I know D, I know walking in, you know what I'm saying, you was on several categories, you know what I'm saying. So how did it feel, you know what I'm saying, to actually you probably took home like most categories you was in on, bro.
Oh my soul. So I'm gonna be 100% honest. If I was in the category and I didn't win, the person that won when I first saw the nomination list, I felt like they deserved to win it. You know what I mean? Like, so it wasn't no situation where I felt I don't know how to explain it, but it was yeah, it was dope. I was nominated for like 8 categories. And it felt good to be recognized. Let me say that. It felt very good to be recognized.
Yes.
About the only person who do know is Mo. but I've been working real hard for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And we done been in rooms where people knew how hard I was working, and you feel me? They try to push me in the corner or shut me up. So
Mhm.
to get a fair opportunity to be recognized was all
Yeah.
I ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have walked out of there with one trophy. I would have known I earned that fairly. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't no situation like that. I knew I would have earned it fairly. So that's what mattered to me the most. But you feel me? I ain't tripping
You
because
hear me?
you
You hear
know
me?
I
You
ain't
hear me?
tripping.
You ain't tripping.
You
You hear
feel
me?
me? I
I was
ain't
keeping them bitches
tripping.
I'm
on,
not at the
bro.
crib. I wish I could have.
Bro.
Woo. Look,
I ain't
I'm gonna
tripping.
tell you this, D. I'm gonna tell you. You said only Mo really know. Like, no, I really know, cause at Haitian's album release, you did a lot of work. Um,
Babe.
there was, I'm gonna keep it real. There was total confusion until you walked into the door. And I will say this: I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? You did your shit. And when
Thank
you
you.
came in, I felt more comfortable. Cause at first
Thank
I
you.
was looking for you. But I know
Thank
how it
you.
is. I know how it is to be a leader. I know how it is to be the head. I know
Baby.
how it is. So I didn't want to badger you, but I did see you. And when you came, well, before you came, I was straight, but I was even more straight when you came. And
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? So I definitely see your work even before that, before we even met. I definitely seen your work and the things that you've been doing. So you've been recognized for a long time, girl. You deserve them for it. So
Yeah, for
I
sure.
appreciate that. And
Oh,
sidebar, that was the same night as the first Thank You for Listening podcast, which is the only reason I was not there. Yeah.
wow.
you said
Okay.
what,
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, that we had you had your first Thank You for Listening, and I
Uh-huh.
hosted my first event. Yeah,
Oh yeah, bro. I'm sure.
because we both said we never wanted to do another solo event again. Oh, mama.
Shorty. So yeah, so and that's another reason, you know what I'm saying, I want to do something different from like the other award shows, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I want to dedicate it more to like the people that like make the artists, you know what I'm saying, who help them the most. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I noticed some award shows this year didn't have like no direct podcast categories, you know what I'm
Nope.
saying? When these artists is on podcasts every day, you know
Every
what I'm
fucking
saying?
day.
And that's where we get to know about them and know what they got going on outside the
Yeah.
music, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
not to have a lane for them, I felt like I had the lane to take. So, and another thing too, I like that I did different was I released like majority of the polls, you know what I'm saying, of the actual polls that people voted on, because we had
That
like
was my
hundreds of
best
votes for
part.
each
Mm-hmm.
category, and it was organically, you know what I'm saying, spread around, you know what I'm saying, like everybody who got their shit was supposed to get it type shit, you know what I'm
For my
saying, and it
son.
was close neck and neck races, all type of shit. That shit was raw as hell. And
Okay.
then I came in, I wanted to test the ballot votes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna do it because it's not, I'll probably do a handful next year again, but I just wanted to test it out because just to, you know what I'm saying, stop the, because if you good with a computer, you could put a bot on some shit and I can put 200 votes on shit. If you know what I'm saying?
Hell
For my
yeah.
Just to
son.
avoid that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I think I'm gonna keep best artists like that, you know what I'm saying? Just because
Yeah.
I want to keep it organic, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be organic. Like the people in the room gotta know who you are and
Yeah.
vote for you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I thought it was amazing that you won. You know what I'm saying? Even though once I put the list
Yes.
together, you know what I'm saying, and your
Yeah.
name was at the top just because that's just how the cookie crumbled. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Period.
when I put the list together, I'm like, Beanie gonna win,
Yeah.
especially, you know what I'm saying? I was like, especially if she performed, and it wasn't even set for her to perform, and she
Yeah.
still, you know what I'm saying, took best hardest home. So when you heard your name called, was you even expecting that? Oh, bro.
No, like I said it on the mic. I said, okay, I seen the list and I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give everybody who I saw, who I felt, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna keep it real, be humble but cocky at the same time, who I felt could have competed with me. Um, I saw Jada Low on the list, I saw Lil Moo on the list. I was like, oh shit. They've been outside. This is in 2025, not me. 2024, I was bussing. But I didn't took a little break, started working in the background, doing a couple of things. And I dropped the album this year, yeah. But, I'm just glad I actually got the people's vote. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that was amazing to me to actually just be a person who people see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with being in the background, but I appreciate being seen when I come to the forefront. You feel me? So I
That was the
appreciate that.
part.
Yeah.
What that was the part.
Yeah.
It feel like motherfuckers try to make you feel like ain't nobody seeing you, ain't nobody watching you. You know what I'm saying? And so this go round, the 290 Mo Awards, like I felt seen because not only did I walk away with my awards, but when he dropped them polls and I saw, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
these motherfuckers really did vote for me. You know what I'm saying? I voted for
Yeah.
myself too. I'm not
That
going to.
part.
I voted for myself,
I voted
but
for myself too.
motherfuckers really did vote for me. Like I felt
Yeah.
seen. I felt like, you know what I'm saying. Okay, the
Yeah.
hard work actually is paying off, and
Yeah.
that's what you gave to the award scene, Mo. Like
Yeah.
it
Absolutely.
wasn't every other award show. It's a million people crying and complaining. They got cheated. They got this. They got that.
It's thanking
I ain't
them.
heard nothing but good things about. Thank you for listening.
bro.
Absolutely. And it's so many people that want to get in the room.
I'm
On
sure,
my
yeah,
You hear
soul.
me?
it's gonna be bigger next year because people
Yeah.
gonna be following. They're gonna be waiting for them instructions to drop next year.
That part.
Yeah,
I had
it was
people
people
saying they
mad because
like,
they
can I
missed
get on the
their
same
beat.
artist list? I had to show them the ballot already printed. Like, bro, that's impossible.
Right. Like, come
So
on
I
now.
posted these links months ago. I'm sure.
That
So
part.
we not even finna
On
do
my
that. But
soul.
now motherfuckers gonna be tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
part.
make sure y'all tune in for next year on, bro. On sure. I got some more shit cooking for this year. It's not no award show on, bro. I'm not gonna
It's going
oversaturate,
up.
even though I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that, bro. Motherfuckers showed out, motherfuckers put that shit on, all that on shorty. So
On my
hell
mom.
yeah,
And that bitch
definitely
was
excited for
packed
next
out.
year,
I'm talking
on bro.
about packed out. It wasn't if you got there after 6 o'clock before. I'm talking about I got there at 6 and it wasn't a seat left. I was on my feet for 3 hours. I ain't get no fucked up. I ain't even feel nothing. I was in that bitch lit, y'all.
So,
I had me a
Okay.
ball that Saturday.
yeah,
I have
bro.
fun too.
Yeah, it was definitely
Uh,
definitely a movie on,
but
bro.
before we dip, do y'all got anything going on coming up?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I got
Well,
some shit coming up
in
in.
these streets, interviews is back open.
Okay.
June is booked already, so if you want to interview, hit me up. And we can get you locked in for July.
Okay.
And then I got another announcement, but I think I still gotta wait on that. But it's something cooking up. You feel me? But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, for me, June 10th, I have an interview with Underground Radio. Or
Oh,
I think it's determined. Hold on. I'm sorry,
oh,
y'all. Let me make sure I'm right. Underground Radio with Miss Shadi, which she's also was a winner. But
Oh
thank you
yeah,
for
for
that's
sure,
listening
for
as
sure.
well.
entrepreneur. That's my girl.
Yes, I have that
Congratulations, D.
Shout out, Miss
June
Shadi.
10th, and then I have something as well with Too Good. Um, I have a competition that I'm doing with them. That's shout out Lazy. I think has Lazy been here. I don't think Lazy's been to 290 Mo, but I'm a book you, sir. Lazy. And then let's see. That's pretty much what I got so far. But yeah, so we outside. We performing, we interviewing out here. About you, Mo.
For sure, for sure. It's bussing. It's bussing.
Okay.
June kind of gonna be kind of quiet, but the end of June, the fourth Saturday of June is gonna be Inside the Chest. Thank you for listening, part 6, Inside the Chest podcast concert with Trezor Nicole. July, the end of July, busting. We're gonna have a party in July. We got a dope venue, D. I'm gonna sing you some shit. We got a dope venue for July. It's gonna be either
Okay.
the 18th or the 19th
Okay.
or the 20th. It's gonna either be that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Details coming soon for that. But for sure, the fourth Saturday in July is gonna be the Thank You for Listening Cypher. We're gonna do a cipher. So we're gonna have some shit coming out where the artists can sign up and do auditions, but we're gonna do a cipher, and then it's gonna be a fashion show. So it's gonna be a cipher fashion show, fourth
So
Saturday.
that's my birthday weekend.
Okay.
Fourth Saturday. Well,
What we doing? What we doing? What we
right?
doing?
Because
What we doing?
the thank you for listening. Just give you started.
Okay.
That's my birthday weekend. So when you telling me we outside, okay, and I'm lying. Okay, now I'm lying. I low key forgot, and I just remembered June 21st and June 22nd
Oh
at the
yeah, bro.
ETA Theater.
Yep.
I will be a part of the Underneath the Hat stage play.
Yeah.
Tickets
Okay.
are live right now on ETA Theater. I believe we still got $40 tickets, and then you can get the $50 VIP ticket where you can come and meet and greet with the cash out. Buy our meet and greet ticket and come see your girl. Award
Okay.
winning Rising Star, Best Manager, Best Internet Radio. You
Bro.
feel me? Up
You hear me?
2025. Get
Gotta
that little
add
$50
adding that
ticket.
stage play to the categories next year on,
Okay.
bro.
You
And
feel
and
me? So,
June 21st, I'll be in Memphis. I'm working the Legacy and Marsha Ambrosia tour. Yes, ma'am. As
oh,
VIP assistant. Thank you. I'm
that's
excited for that.
dope.
I'll be at Memphis, so if you at Memphis, hit me up. Hit me up.
But yeah, get y'all tickets on the ETA Theater, and when they ask you who you purchasing the ticket to come see, put delectable in the box. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, say less on, bro. I got my damn whole family want to come now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Bring them
short.
on. Just
Tell
make
them
sure
it's
to tell them
that.
to put delectable in the box
Hell
when
yeah,
they
on
get the
short. But
ticket.
hell yeah, go ahead, let the people know where they find you on social media before we get up out of here, man.
All right. I am the biggest boss. That's BIGBOSSBEENE. And check out. I just went on Can TV. I'ma post the link. Check that out. I just
It's
performed
out.
today.
It was live.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you should have
I
said
got it.
that shit when it was live.
My
The
bad.
hell? What
It
the hell?
well, it's live recorded and then got a link after.
Bro. All right, D, go ahead. Let the people know where they can find you, where they can work with you, where they can book these interviews. Let's getting back started.
Oh, okay. If you want to book your interview, you go to dreamradioworld.com. That's dream with a J, radioworld.com. You can find me on Instagram at chemistry101. And you can also submit your music for radio play and your poetry on the website as well. So, yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow, like, share, tell y'all people to do the same.
Okay.
For sure. And I'm your boy 290 Mo, the host of the 290 Mo podcast. Make sure you book your interview. See how I said that? I just said book your interview at 290mopodcast.com. And I think that's it, man. If you got any other questions, man, hit my assistant up at www.idon'thaveone.com. In a minute, gang.